No studio does over-the-top loot content better than Compile Heart. What's most important is the loot content they produce is so insane that you'd be crazy not to play it, or at least look at it. Their newest game is no different, and if it wasn't for publisher P-Cube, then we probably wouldn't have gotten it in the West. Either way, it's here, so let's do this. I'm Azara Lopez, and this is Noisy Pixel's review for Gun Pixies. Gun Pixies begins with two tiny alien girls infiltrating a college girls' dormitory. Their goal is to focus on the social interaction as well as keep them happy and document their relationships. In the first 3 chapters of the game, things are a little messy, as it seems that none of the stories are cohesive or even care to make sense. Things like eating disorders and forgetting old friends are the prime issues here, and it's all content to be skipped over. Thankfully, after chapter 3, things do get a little better as an antagonist or potential issue arise to make you want to see the story through until the end. Honestly though, do you even care about the story? The writing is decent and there is enough Yuri jokes to keep you smiling and at least somewhat engaged. The idea here is to monitor the tenants and assist them with their needs and perhaps make them happy along the way. The relationship between B-Tan and Kamipon is adorable and I felt that they made a great duo. Missions are a complete mess though. They require a lot of patience to get through thanks to the repetitive nature and the game's stiff controls. Throughout the game, players will need to do things like rid the room of enemies, search through laptops, and avoid getting caught. The problem here is that there are only so many rooms in the dormitory, and you'll be visiting these rooms over and over again many times. Furthermore, jumping is tougher than anything else in the game because of how stiff it feels, and the camera doesn't help in this regard. I will say that the loot content in Gun Pixies is a huge plus towards what makes it so appealing and fun. While some loot games put a strong focus on the story to justify your playthrough, Gun Pixies is a little more in your face, making you want to complete the game, if only to see how far they will push it. If you're wondering, it's pretty damn far. At the end of each chapter, players will need to shoot the girls with happy bullets to solve the issue that has been evolving over their respective chapter. However, this isn't something that you'd want to play around your family or significant other because it pushes the bar of what I've seen in most loot games like this. These levels play out similar to a 3D shmup and they are quite fun and challenging. Thankfully, all the stiff controls and mindless missions of taking enemies out, running around rooms back and forth, and so character development all lead to this perfect moment of half-naked anime girls in a bath. Graphically, I thought the character designs were pretty good for what the game is. I thought the illustrations and 3D models were cute, and I was surprised when they changed costumes throughout the story. The environments, though, left much to be desired, along with the unmemorable soundtrack. Gun Pixies offers exactly what you're looking for if you're thinking about playing it, and more. It is perhaps the lootest game that I've played to come west on console, and I ended up loving it for that. Where the game could have been improved for the controls and perhaps a less repetitive mission structure. You most likely already know if you want to play a game like Gun Pixies, and this review won't mean anything to you. Just know that the story does improve after a couple hours and the characters do end up growing on you. While I don't recommend playing the game in public, don't let me tell you how to live your life. Noisy Pixel is giving Gun Pixies a 7 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please read the full review at noisypixel.net. Noisy Pixel is run by a group of gamers who work hard to deliver news, reviews, previews, and more. Please subscribe to keep up with all our future content.